Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name is Lisa and this is Glenn. And together we sold a house, we got rid of all of our stuff and we moved onto a narrowboat called Nutshell.
Ta-da, here we are.
We're not going to hang around chatting at the beginning, but stay to the end. I've got a lot to say.
Oh dear.
Here is how the week
unfolded.
Good morning to you and welcome to Sunday.
Sunday's not fun day.
Sunday not fun day. So Boris Johnson yesterday said this.
Thursday until the start of December, you must stay at home. You may only leave home for specific reasons.
This throws my plans up in the air a little bit. I am taking my mum down to see my brother. We've got accommodation booked Monday to Friday. I'm going to see if they still let us go Monday to Wednesday. They might just shut the doors and say, no, no one can come. In that case, there's a plan B. Haven cancelled the holiday booking. I sort of knew that was coming. I've managed to book a travel lodge for Monday and Tuesday, coming back Wednesday. So my mum still gets to go and see my brother. I'm really happy about that. I might stay with my mum Thursday and Friday. She's on her own and I'm in her support bubble, so it'll be in the rules. By the end of the week, she'll be so sick of me, she'll be grateful for some time on her own. That's my thinking. But the exciting thing for today is, I said to Glenn, do you fancy a roast dinner today? And he was like, oh yes. So I've managed to book in to a local restaurant at 3 o'clock. Which is in just over an hour, and I need to get in the shower and make myself beautiful. Right, that was the quickest shower known to man. It was helped by the fact that the water was cold. But anyway, I am ready for our stroll up to Milton Keynes. So this is where we're going. Food envy now, Glenn. I've got pate. Wow, this is what we call a roast dinner. Mr. Warner, and we got some veg coming too. It is a grey November day in Milton Keynes. Nope, not getting a scooter, we're gonna walk. It's very windy. There's a family flying kites over there and they're like zipping around real quick. Christmas tree emergency. I just rescued the Christmas tree.
Is it over?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is a very windy evening out there. Do you know what? I haven't filmed much today, but it's been a good day. All that it needs right now is Mr. Warner to make me a cup of tea. Good morning to you and welcome to Monday. It was extremely windy last night. Glenn's just gone out to make sure that his hatch covers are still attached to the boat. He woke up this morning, he goes, if they're still there, I'll be amazed. They're all still there. I am off to Burnham-on-Sea with my mum. Not a good start to our journey. We just got to the car, front tyre's got a nail in it.
So we're going to have to go to a garage, which is the other side of Northampton.
Okay,
so
okay.
You know how to get there, yeah. Go Billing way, all right?
Okay, all right, darling. Okay, thank you. Thanks. If you can see just down there, there's my car up on the ramp. Not the best start to the week and also to my long drive down to Somerset today. So I've decided there's some things to be grateful for here, Mr. Warner. Number one, that Glenn spotted it before I trekked off, because I wouldn't have checked my tyres. So yeah, that's the first thing. Glenn spotted it. Number two, that we've managed to come to a garage, get straight in and get it sorted. Second thing to be grateful for.
So I can't believe the amount of tyre trouble we've had over the last month.
Well, not just the last month. We've had more tyre issues in the last year than I think I've had in the last 25 years. The car's coming down off the ramp. Glad that's done. Glad it was spotted before I set on my way. I just stopped at the garage to get fuel and they had no diesel, only petrol. And pulled the electric window switch off in my hand. It's all going so well. Finally arrived. I've managed to get fuel from the fuel station at the top of the road. What a bloody nightmare. We haven't even set off yet. You're right. So, I'm here with Mum. I've just told her my whole catalogue of disasters, and that chaos stops here. We're going to have a very calm journey down to Burnham-on-Sea. No dramas. I've had enough dramas. But anyway, just got here. Look, Mum got a postcard that we sent. We only sent that Thursday night, so not bad.
Mrs. Warner's finally got away after our tyre nightmare this morning. Just got to the office, got a few parcels here, so I'm just going to open one, which I'm hoping this should be a UHF marine radio. I bought off of Facebook and the lady sent it to me. And basically I want to stick it in the boat, because if we end up on the River Thames, you have to have one of these. And look, when it was first bought, it was £135, and I paid 25 quid for it. So let's have a look. It's still in its box. It's got its manual. It's got a little case. Yeah. So that's it. It has been used. It's got a few marks on it, but it is in very good nick. It doesn't look like the area's ever been out of the packet, to be fair. It's got a charger in the box. We'll plug it in. Let's leave that on charge anyway. So it seems to work. That's the result. 25 quid. Just keep it in the boat, leave it on there. Happy days. I've now polished this up. I painted this the other day. With plastic Plasy coat. It had a few marks on it, but it's buffed up all right. And to be honest with you, it's, you know, it's 40-year-old plastic, so it's going to have some marks on it. I've taken the side panel off, given that a quick undercoat, and I've just given this mudguard a top coat, so I can get that back together on the front. I have repainted the back bit that was really rusty, just cleaning all the bits before I put it all back together. I thought it'd be quite nice to keep the original metal number plate rather than go out and buy a new one. And I've got the light off. I've just got to get some silver paint to do across the top of this light. This is the back light. It's all original. It's just got just on the top there, if you can make it out, it's just a little bit rusty. And I'm just cleaning all the bits as I put them back. I'm looking forward to getting it out on the road.
Let's go check in. I think we're the only people here apart from a couple of vans. $209 we're looking for, Mum. Let's go this way. Here we go, 209. And look, we have a great view of the industrial estate. Oh well, that's alright. It's nice, bright and clean, isn't it? So, we've made a cup of tea. Mum has brought biscuits. She's always got the goodies. She's even brought her own mugs. And coffee and tea. She's got it all. I like travelling with Mum. She's a good travel companion. We are going to have a quick cup of tea, and then we're going to go and see my brother.
So I've just been stealth in B&Q. I was in and out within like 5 minutes. I knew it would be better to come during the day than yesterday to get the bits for the skirting board to block the pipes in. Also grabbed a little bit of wood, which I think I'm going to need for Anita's bathroom. So I'm hoping to get that flattened off before we get locked down on Wednesday night. So yeah, next couple of days busy. Mrs. Warner got there all right. She's all safe.
Oh, there's some big there's some big bones.
Oh,
Good girl.
I have here exotic pets, a bearded dragon. She's so chilled out. She's on the move. She's on the move.
Decided to come to Waitrose, get some food for dinner and a couple of other essential bits that we need. Right, that's Waitrose done. In and out real quick, no queues, love it. Welcome to Tuesday. Before lockdown I need to nip round a friend's boat to cut some floor out. We're trying to get a bit of floor back in before I can't go on the boat anymore, which would be Thursday. So I'm nipping round there first, and I've got to be in Northampton for 11 o'clock. So I've got to get my skates on because it is now 9 o'clock. So anyway, I'll see you later.
Good morning to you and welcome to Tuesday from a very grey, rainy Highbridge in Somerset. So my brother has very kindly offered us breakfast, so we're going to give him a call. He's going to pick us up. Brother's on his way. Let's go. Oh.
Just at the office, got to pick up a rocking chair from our last unit, which we've sold, so I just need to get it picked up.
So been round to my brother's for breakfast, and my mum absolutely adores my brother's dogs, especially Luna, who's a Newfoundland, and she is huge. She's only a puppy. I think she's 9 months old, I don't think she's a year yet, but she's a whopper. What I've done is I've left my mum with my brother so they can spend some time together. I've come back to the hotel, got some work to do. I'm going to go back round there later for dinner. Hopefully Mr. Warner will be getting some good footage, whatever he is doing.
So this is the mudguard I sprayed yesterday. I've given it a quick rub over with some 2005 grit, wet and dry. And then I'm just running it over with some G3. It's really good. You just apply it with a cloth and just rub, and it makes it shiny. It takes off any imperfections. Just use a little bit of teacup as well. And then, I mean, it's not gonna. This is not going to get much wear and tear. I'm never going to take it off road. And the white plastic paint I bought, I undercoated it first with a plastic primer to stop it coming off, and then I used a plastic paint for wheel trims. I'll just rub this off now. Now, I don't know if you can sort of see that. It brings it up nice and shiny. This is what it used to look like. That's the old one, and that's the new. So it does come up quite nice, it's quite shiny. Quite happy with the results. I think that can go back on. Well, this was a bad move. This is chaos. I've been in this traffic for about 20 minutes in Northampton. I'm just trying to go to B&Q for Liam to get him a sheet of 8 before. I'm right at the front of the queue now, thankfully. So I need to get a waste trap for Anita's shower tray. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it before lockdown, but anyway, I'll have a go. So I've been to B&Q, in and out again, really good. I've got Anita's bit that she needs, getting all the jobs done I need to do before we get locked down on Thursday. A sneaky one, can't tell Mrs. Warner. So I'm just going to nip to Moonraker because I want a little low profile CB antenna. So I just bought a little aerial. I've just tucked it in the back here, see how it works, see if it's any good. Just got back to the marina. Got quite a bit to lug back to the boat.
My brother's picking me up and gonna go round there for tea.
So look, I've just FaceTimed Lisa, but there she is. There's two things that come for the office for you. Okay, so I'll open this one first. It's wrapped up in newspaper.
I know who that's from. That's from Laura.
Cool. There's a letter as well, which is got typed. It looks like it's.
Get back.
It looks like it's been typed on a typewriter.
She types it on a really old typewriter.
Then this one, I have no idea. It's massive.
I know what this one is.
All right, it's a map of the navigable waterways in England and Wales, and it shows it on one handy A3 size.
So that was made by Joe from Minimalist, and they sell those, and I just thought it was brilliant.
Well, that's all there was, just those two things.
Well, that's exciting post, that is.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Tonight I'm going to take this unit out just take the top off, and that it won't take me a minute, so I'll just do that while you're on. So that should just come off, as it does. Excellent. Pretty easy to get out. It'd be a good opportunity to give it a good clean anyway. As I said, I am going to put it back, but to lay the floor I need it out of the way, so we need to find somewhere to put that.
Oh, so I've just picked my mum up from my brother's. Mum's bought a Christmas tree. She's brought some more presents for the grandkids, presents for my brother, so my car's full. It feels like Christmas in my car. Anyway, in my pockets I've just picked up from reception some more milk, so we'll have a cup of tea. You know what day it is, don't you? Do you remember? Tuesday. We know what Tuesday means, don't we? Check this out. In my other pocket I've got 2 slices of fruit cake. Oh, and Mum brought some ice gems. So we have everything we need to watch Bake Off. Yeah, would you say it's been a good day?
I had a lovely day.
I'm going to say good night now. Get in my PJs, watch Bake Off, and we will see you in the morning.
Morning, it's nearly 7 o'clock. It's Wednesday. I've got to leave early today because I have got a hospital appointment at 8:15 before I go and start delivering flowers. So I need to get going. I just want to make sure I've got parked up and I'm there in plenty of time. So I will see you on the other side.
So good morning to you and welcome to Wednesday. It is a beautifully sunny day outside. Glenn is at the hospital this morning having a scan. Fingers crossed for Glenn.
Just finished at the hospital. It's a really quick thing. I'll have to say, we've lived in Northampton for 23 years and the hospital here is brilliant. I've never had an issue here. It's always quick, professional, it's very clean.
Well, it's cold out here today, isn't it? Oh, ice scraper. De-icer, what's that? No. Oh, I can't find one. Sorry, Aretha, I'm going to use you. Well, that was the shortest drive from there to here. Okie dokie. Let's get some bits and bobs. Right, we've got some bits for tonight's tea. Got some bits for the fridge. Shall I do it? We can already see how this lockdown's going to go, can't we? Getting sweets for the journey. Oh, look, they do eclair ones as well.
Yeah,
Do you want?
yeah, we'll have those.
Yes, let's do it, Mum. I'm going to get one of these. I love butternut squash soup. Some of these, they're colossal.
Yeah, mine's like...
See that plant there? It's not doing very well. And I really want to like rescue it and bring it home with me. I'm not though. Well, that's shopping done. I think we're going to do all right in lockdown. I'm just going to take the trolley back. I'm going to set up the sat-nav, give Glenn a message, see how we got on at the hospital, and then we're going to make our way back. Okay, what are we looking at? 2 hours 48 minutes, 171 miles.
So I am out delivering. It's a lovely day. I'm not going to finish too late today because I've got quite a few bits and bobs to do later. Onwards and upwards with the deliveries. I've just got to deliver one more to Hartwell, which won't take me long. So I just got back to the boat. I remembered to buy Mrs. Warner some gifts. I got her these.
We made it! We did good timing. It's 12:30. So we've had a really good run.
Just having a quick look at a friend's boat to see how her bathroom's looking before we go into lockdown, to make sure it's safe for her. This is what I've done. I've pulled all the floor up just to see what's going on under here. So I've just put a bit of wood in Anita's boat just to make the floor stable, and I've just been invited out for a cup of tea. As of tomorrow I won't be able to go around this.
Mum had these in the fridge, pork and caramelised, I can't say it. Can you say it?
Carrot. What is it?
Yeah, caramelised, that's it. Pork and caramelised onion sausages. But we got a potato gratin and a cauliflower cheese. We've got some peas and some Brussels sprouts in there, which I'll saute in a little bit. We have got instant gravy, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make the gravy, and earlier I bought some red onion chutney, so I'll make the gravy and then stir some red onion chutney in. Oh, it's going to be delicious. I've just made a rookie mistake. The oven's been on for ages, and as you can see, it's still cold. I'd forgot to move this from there to there. Right. Mum, we'll come back in half an hour.
Alright.
Righty, let's get these in. Now the oven's hot. Everything in. I was quite sad we had to come home tonight. So my brother, he is a volunteer for the RNLI, the lifeboat charity. He's got a big night tonight. He's qualified as land crew. But tonight he's got his assessment. He's responsible from getting the boat from the boathouse to the sea. He's the one that's responsible for stopping the traffic. It's a big piece of kit that they have to bring. Actually, it's not right next to the sea. They have to take the boat down the street and across some traffic lights. And tonight is his assessment to be the lead person responsible for that. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal for him. So sad we couldn't be there to watch. This is such a treat for onion gravy. I'm literally just going to spoon in a spoonful of this onion chutney into the gravy, and it's going to taste delish. Right, here we go, Mum.
So I've ripped the floor up in the kitchen, made a right old mess, and I found 2 sandbags and they're full of water. I can't put them back, they're just causing rust in the bottom of this panel here. So many bags of sand in this boat, and the trouble is the sand, because it's in a plastic bag, it just holds the moisture and then slowly drips into the bottom of the boat and causes it just to rust. So it's not bad rust, it's only surface rust, but obviously it's just not what you want. So that's me done for today. It's good night from me. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Thursday, day 1 of lockdown, part 2. Had great news this morning. My brother passed his assessment. He is now a head launcher for Burnham-on-Sea RNLI. Congratulations, Paul.
Morning and welcome to Thursday. I am not feeling great today, to be fair. I've been at the boat. It is now 11:30, but I need to shoot to Northampton and back to pick some work stuff up.
20 to 1. Me and Mum thought we'd take advantage of going out, stretching our legs. Mum's got a letter to post. We're going to go for a walk. We thought we'd take a stroll to the supermarket down here. Mum just wants to pick up some bits. The streets are definitely quiet. You go in, Mum, I'll wait out here. So we're going to walk down the avenue. In times gone by, this was the road to be. There's some big houses down here. Look at these grand entrances here. That wasn't a bad little walk. Got us out, keeps us fit. Mum's picked up a couple of bits.
So I'm at the office. I've just got a couple of dispatches to do today, so I'm just getting on with that. Then I'm going back to the boat. See if I can get on with this flooring. I was hoping to have it done before Mrs. Warner comes back, but maybe not.
Right, I just said to Mum, it would be ideal to do something arty and crafty. Mum's like, she's got some colouring stuff, but I was like, no, we can do better than that. So Mum has got some twine, some string in her cupboard. I thought we can have a go at some macrame or macrame. I'm not sure how you say it. I've always called it macrame. I've just looked at a few YouTube videos and they call it macrame. Whatever, however you call it, I remember doing this as a child. I can't remember how I did it, that's why I need the YouTube videos. But it involved hanging the string on the door handle. So I thought we could have a go. Mum's got some of this in her cupboard. It's not your ideal macrame material, I'm sure, but well, it'll be good for having a go. Right, I've cut a couple of long bits of string and tied, well, I've tied that one to a door knob. I'm going to tie the other one to this side. Are you ready for this? Yeah. Okay. Do not fear, Mum. We've got YouTube. All right.
The left-hand side, and you're going to make like as if you were drawing a number 4. And that's going to go over these 2 anchors. Over. It goes behind the 2.
That's it. And then pull both bits. Yeah, I think that's it. No, that's it. That's it. We're doing this. Cup of tea, please. Well, Mum's given up. She was doing all right as well. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to keep going. I might invest in some proper yarn or whatever they call it. I like it. I can see me making hangers for the boat.
So I've got half of it done, which is what I wanted to get done tonight. So this little cupboard's back in. I need to get some new strips there and there. Obviously first day of lockdown, and I've had to behave myself and stay in. Got to stick by the rules, otherwise Mrs. Warner will tell me off. Anyway, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Friday. Mrs. Warner's back tomorrow. I've got to take the van back to Northampton and meet Mrs. Warner in Northampton, then we'll bring the car back. It makes life easier if we've only got one car out because the limited car parking spaces at the moment. Hello and welcome to Friday. Mrs. Warner's coming home today, thankfully, so that's good. I have managed to do a click and collect from B&Q for the rest of the flooring that I need to finish that. Now I've finished that side of the floor, I can now do the boxing in for the pipes, just to make that all look a bit nicer. It is really foggy today, a very foggy day.
Good morning and welcome to Friday. Yay, Friday. I'm just making some Marmite on toast, going to have a cup of tea, and then later this morning I'm going to be heading back to Northampton to pick Glenn up and then back to the boat.
I am a little bit surprised actually. I did a click and collect because that's what I thought you had to do while the lockdown was going on, but there's just people perusing, and I mean, I'm not going to go on about it. I thought you had to click and collect, and you know, I didn't think you were just allowed to peruse around the shop. I didn't think that was the point. Anyway, who am I to judge?
It's loading up the car. Look at those beautiful clouds. It's a lovely day out here. Right, everything packed in the car. Can't believe how much stuff I'm going back with. I tell him that I broke the switch, and also when I got in the car today, this was on the floor. It's like fallen off and I couldn't get it to stick back on. So I've got to fess up that I've broken the car. The day we left on Monday, you know, when we stopped, when I went to put my window up, when you got back in the car, I went like that, came off in my hand. Gentle
with it. Basically, they've got two little buttons here, and you've just torn it out of that one.
I just don't know my own strength.
It might go back in.
Hey, new plants. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you. And we got flowers. Flowers coming out. Got a pot of tea on the go. Mum sent me back with a fruit cake, so I'm going to treat Mr. Warner to a cup of tea and a bit of fruit cake.
How many bits of wood are there? Let's have a little look under one.
Oh, that's nice and dry, isn't it?
So this is where the pipes, the steel pipes for the valve thruster turn to rubber hoses, which is good to know. This is definitely a serviceable area which we must be able to get to. Most of this pipe is not used anymore, so I'll be taking some of this out.
It's a very long pipe you've got there, Mr. Warner. How you getting on, Mr. Warner?
I made a mess.
You have made a mess, but the floor does look great.
We've got a little bit of a squeak over here.
Oh yeah.
Which is a bit annoying. But
That is going to be annoying. Good morning and welcome to Saturday. Beautiful day outside. Glenn woke up this morning and said, is there anything you want to do this weekend? I was like, Glenn, remember, lockdown, we can't. I've got so many projects I want to do through lockdown. I'm going to tell you about them all later. There's a list. Glenn doesn't even know some of them yet. We are going for a walk and I didn't even suggest it. Mr. Warner suggested it. Oh, what a beautiful boat that is. That's beautiful, isn't it? I love seeing the different types of boats. Do you know, if you kiss him, he might turn into a prince. Squirrel having a treat. We've just realised our friend's up here. We can't obviously go in and see her, but we're just going to see if she's there so we can tap on the window and say hello. We've just come across this. Can I just ask the lady? I was like, what is it? And she said they're brick kilns. And there's another one. They look like little jails to me. There's an information board up here. Let's have a look. What's it say, Glenn? The Dell, Great Linford. Brick making used to be exceptionally hard work and very poorly paid. Wow.
that's what it was for.
Who knew?
Missing the chimney.
Missing
Which
the
is actually
tower.
where that little loop.
Yeah. This is Lionheart's Cruising Club. Guys from this cruising club, they came down to the marina last year in the Christmas lights parade. Not far now. Close up against the canal arm. Back past Frog Bench. So, we are in lockdown 2.0. But don't worry, Mr. Warner, I have a whole list of things that will keep us busy. Are you ready? Glenn's the first one to see this too. He's excited, I can tell.
You can tell this is my excited face.
Yes. Here's some things that we can do in the next 4 weeks.
How are you going to be involved in any of them?
Yeah, this is your list.
Okay.
So, getting ready to go cruising in the new year. We need a new fridge, we need a new generator, we need batteries, one battery, regulator, wiring and solar panels. That's what we need.
An extra solar panel. And I just want to upgrade the control unit and the wiring.
So I'm going to stick that here. All right. Then, Mr. Warner, just in case you finished all that, don't try and read ahead. He's trying to sneak a peek then, wasn't he? These are the things that we may have talked about recently, and I thought I'd add them to your list. No pressure, Glenn. No pressure. Paint the kitchen cupboards just to give them like a spruce up. There's 2 pictures that need to go up, and you want to box in the pipes down there.
Yeah.
I'll just put them on a handy list so you didn't forget them.
I have got the wood for boxing the pipe.
There's nothing like a lockdown without a challenge. I mean, everyone needs a good challenge.
I don't have time with all those things to do
No,
anything
you've got
else.
plenty of time. Use what we got challenge. So this...
That's your neck of the woods.
Yeah, so this is a challenge to not go to the shop. Only for milk and butter. We have got HelloFresh coming, so that's evening meal taken care of. But all other food I'll make from ingredients on the boat. There we go. And I'm definitely going to make the no-knead bread because I've got one of these and yeast. I've got everything I need. So, the use what we got challenge. It gets more exciting as I go down the list. Glenn, this one's for you. You mentioned that you would like to
Do my
can I just say, if you mention something in this boat, I take it as like, yes, let's do that. Glenn, you are gonna take the radio course.
Ham radio, amateur radio course. It's called.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how much it costs. I've just got to see how much the train, not how much training, what's involved in the training, how long it takes, and.
You got 4 weeks then.
Oh yeah, but I haven't got 4 weeks, have I? Because I have this list. So yeah, no, I'm going to see.
It's on the board. It's on the board.
If I can't do it before we go cruising, it'll be one to do on.
No, Glenn. Glenn, don't limit yourself. So
it's online at the moment. Normally you have to go somewhere to do it.
here's some other little things. Watch new Disney movies. When I say new Disney movies, we stopped watching Disney movies, let's say about 15 years ago. Let us know what are good ones. I want to read a classic book. I haven't decided. No, that's not for you. And also, I want to finish reading my current book. So,
another list on the.
This is
I won't have to decorate in the kitchen. We'll just have to do it all in orange post-it.
Yeah. So this is this is where it gets exciting. Okay, we are gonna start a podcast. I'm really excited about this. I thought each week we could interview someone. Let's post-it note down.
Already.
Each week we could interview someone who lives on a narrowboat and find out their narrowboat story. How long they've been living on a boat, and why, and what they love about it. That's not all. We are often asked, how can you make money and live on a boat? Or not just live on a boat, like work remotely from wherever. And as many of you know, I've got a couple of product lines that have been going way before we moved onto the boat. But I thought lockdown would be a great time to launch a new product and share it with you. So instead of me just sitting at my laptop most days going, I'm working, I thought I would share with you the product creation and launch process.
Aren't you lucky?
That will be starting Monday. Super exciting. So, new podcast and create and launch a new product. We are not going to get bored. So that's us.
Without further ado.
So,
hello, Vina.
Hello, Vina. Vina's not the only person I'm saying hello to today. Richard got in touch and asked us to say hello to his wife, Janet, who watches all of our videos. And, well, I think Richard started watching too. So, hello, Richard and Janet. Hello, and thank you.
Hello.
I think that's all I've got to say.
She's not said enough.
No.
I better crack on.
That's it for us.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything.
Being there. Thank you for being there. We really appreciate it. Take care, and we will see you next week.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.